not everybody's going to like vegetarian pecan pie, but there's going to be some people that do. It might just be a smaller niche, right? These sellers aren't smart. That's another myth. There's a lot of people that will go out there and say, oh, when you're talking to sellers and you're trying to get them to offer you seller financing, you're requesting that because you're hoping that they're not going to understand what it is that you're doing, or that you're taking advantage of them, or they're unintelligent. Listen, some of the sellers who are offering seller financing or who are open to seller financing are some of the most business savvy individuals I have ever come across, because they understand the opportunity that seller financing provides for them, provides for their family, provides for their heirs. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit. So, this myth that you're taking advantage of a seller, or that they're not smart and they don't understand what they're getting themselves involved in, is absolutely false. Why is a seller even going to be open to this possibility? Why would they consider selling me a property and then acting as the bank and then lending me money to be able to buy this house? Well, number one, capital gains. So there are a lot of sellers that have equity in their property, and they don't want to sell and then get a huge lump sum of cash and then have to pay capital gains. Those capital gains can be anywhere from 10% all the way up to 30%. I've seen some people have to pay capital gains in excess of 30% to even 40%. So they don't want to do that. If they get $500,000 and they got to give Uncle Sam 150,000 of that, $500,000, that's a lot of money. So a lot of sellers, believe it or not, they're open to selling. They just don't want to have to deal with the tax consequences of having to sell and then not reinvesting that money right away. They don't want to deal with that stress. They don't want to deal with paying the taxes. So by doing a seller finance deal, they can still sell the property to you and then not having to worry about paying all that capital gains